Hey everyone. So today we're going to be looking at some shoulder mobility and stability in a 4-point kneeling position. It's something that I've got quite a few clients struggling with at the moment, so a great thing to refer back to. And it's also something that I've been working on with my instructor, Lisa Jackson, who's given me some really great helpful tips. So what we're going to do before we go into 4-point kneeling is have a look at what we actually want the shoulder blades to be doing, because that can be quite challenging, and it's usually easier to do without a load first. So I'm going to turn around so that you can see my shoulder blades. And we're looking at the shoulder blades gliding apart and back together, squeezing in towards your spine. So my spine is straight, I'm balanced over my sit bones, and it's just my shoulder blades moving away from each other and together. So practice that yourself a few times. And then we're going to come on over into 4-point kneeling. So hands are going to be below your shoulders, or slightly forward if you like, depending on what feels good to your body. And then hips over knees. And we're just going to start with a bit of connection here, pressing your hands down into the ground. Spiraling open through your shoulders, so the front of the elbows reach forward, the shoulders open and the collarbones widen. I'm just going to rock back and forth a little bit to find your position and find your connection into the core. So bringing the hips back over the knees, pressing through the knees, and then pulling through your hands, opening, sending your heart forward as you come forward. Hips coming back over knees, and you really want to make sure you've got a bit of a lift of the belly so that you don't end up sagging and just sort of throwing yourself back and forth and loading up your neck and loading up your back. So that sense of the front of the ribs reach into the spine, but the sit bones stay wide. The shoulder blades reaching down your back away from the ears and spiraling up, pressing the ground away. Back. And I'll just demonstrate one more. Forward. And back to center. So from there, we're going to try those shoulder blade movements that I showed you. It's going to look like squeezing the shoulder blades in towards your spine and pressing away. Now, we don't want to lose any of those nice spine connections. You want to feel like your spine is long from the crown to the tail, that your belly is working really nice and strong to support you. Gliding the shoulder blades in towards your spine and away. So I'm just going to show you what I see here a lot. I see a lot of people using their ribs. And I see a lot of people flexing and using the top of their shoulders instead. So you really want that nice stability all the way along. Squeezing together and pressing away. And then we're going to pause with the ground pressed away with the shoulder blades nice and wide. And see if you can visualize a set of hands around your rib cage, holding your rib cage in place. Check that you've got that belly connection. Check that your elbows are pointed in towards your thighs. We're going to bend your elbows and press through the heel of the hands, pressing the ground away again. So looking to connect into the back of the arms. I get a lot of people saying they want to work the back of the arms, that it's an area they feel like they're quite soft and weak. Bending the elbows into your knees and pressing up. So what I see happen a lot here is that the pelvis tries to take over. So we want to maintain that pelvis over knees, and just the elbows are literally the only thing moving. Everything else stays stable. I'll just demonstrate one more. And then to finish, we can have a nice stretch here. So we're going to release the left arm, back of the hand slides along the mat, and we get a bit of a pull and a stretch through the back of the shoulder where we've just been working. We press the knees into the ground, press your hand into the ground, keep that wrap up through the arm, and the eye line is going to follow your fingertips up into a nice stretch through the front. Back of the hand reaches under. I'm just going to demonstrate 2 on each side. You can do 3 or 4. Stretching the back of the shoulder. press the ground away. Eye line follows your fingertips up and around. And switching sides. Right hand releases, slides along the ground. Stretch through the back of the shoulder. Eye line follows your fingertips. Keep pressing the ground away. Keep pressing through your knees so your pelvis stays over your knees as you open through the front of the chest. And coming back. Nice big stretch. Trying to keep your pelvis stable over the ground the whole time. You can think of it as if you've got headlights at the front of your pelvis. Keep pointing them straight to the ground and opening through your ribs and your shoulders. So I hope that helps, and I hope it's a nice video for you to refer back to. Thanks so much for watching.